Julien, what was the aim with this pavilion?
We are in Hatila Cataract Pavilion. It is a French pavilion, and we start with many emotions. We start outside, maybe with an interpretation of old monuments in the Luxembourg Garden. A beautiful fountain represents 4 continents.
Yes.
And here we can see some emancipation. All the continent is a figure and start to be free to dance in the air, maybe in the ocean. And after we just go inside and we can discover and turn around a crossroad with different type of sensation. You can hear some sound, a soundtrack with a certain temporality, and watch different movie with different type of layer. The sculpture can be a layer for watch some images, and I think it is a space for the bodies, for the intelligence of the bodies. It is an important question because very often we look art with reference. All the time we speak about reference. We can do it, it's possible to do it. But we forget one part of the intelligence, it's memories the bodies can have. Because we live many type of situation. We go to the river, we go to the ocean, we walk inside the city. We hear different type of sound, and what is this some learning the body can have. And it's in this way I would like to offer this public this pavilion.
So the starting point is a fountain in Garden de l'Observatoire, in fact, Jardin de l'Observatoire, at the end of the Jardin du Luxembourg.
It's not a starting point of the show, of my idea and my process, but it is one interesting monument question to rethink about. And we are in Venice, in the Biennale, and we are in the French Pavilion, and how I can start the entrance of the French Pavilion. And my question is, if maybe I'm take a monument from Paris, from the center, and I'm keep with me and I put it in Venice in front of the pavilion, that can be interesting. But I can do it physically, maybe it can be difficult. But if I can dream about to do it, yes. And with animation, with 3D, with different type of technology, we can take this monument from the garden of Luxembourg and go to a garden.
And what about the sculpture, the shape made of fabrics and wire?
I don't like speak a lot about the kitchen and the materials I use. I think sculpture is like a beginning of many interrogation, many interpretation. But I'm playing with the representation of different type of figure, different type of representation of how different part of humanity decide to think about the idea of water, about ocean. And it can be like some parallel to do between, for example, what happened in Greek mythology, what happened in Roman mythology, and how it can exist, for example, in some east coast of Africa, or how it can exist in the Caribbean, in America Latina, and what is the link between. And I'm decide make many research about representation and start to make new type of representation, how a figure can exist.
And there's a very cool feeling inside the pavilion. I think.
Do you have a good moment?
Yes. Is
Are you
it done
dance?
for that?
Swim? Dream?
I would like to dance inside.
Dance. You have this choice to be free inside this pavilion, have different moments of emotions. The soundtrack have a long temporality, more 40 minutes, and I think the when you have different type of musicality, it can affect you differently for understand or have a certain type of approach for look art. And I would like to question, sometimes we think art is only take a look, use the viewing perspective, and we forget all the time how, for example, a sound can affect you, how a perfume can affect you.
So you think we intellectualize too much?
I don't think that. I think we forget to a simple thing, just feel.
And are you optimistic today?
It is an important day for me. And this day it's really emotional. With many people we cry, and that is good for collective memories with my family, with my team, with the curator, with friends, with I don't know. And it's a moment of celebration, and I need to
Celebrate.
celebrate.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien.